friends, Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Blue Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. You know, I'm running around like always. My dad is going to visit my sister, so I'm taking him to the train station and stuff, and it is so nice to see the Dallas Cowboys back on the field. You know, you go on Instagram, you get bombarded with clips and stuff, you know, from Zeke Elliott signing autographs and stuff to running drills, seeing Dak throwing the ball deep and things. You know, you see Micah Parsons there, you know, catching the football. You just see so much. And it's great that the offseason is over. I could cry. But I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry, no, because I'm happy. Now, we know we've got DeMarcus Lawrence and Amari Cooper, Tristan Hill, I think Greg Zuerlein, and there's two others that are on the PUP list. You know, it's not major injuries that we're hearing. We know DeMarcus Lawrence, it's the back. Amari, we know it's the foot, you know, from where he had ankle surgery, clean-out surgery back in January, but not thought to be real serious. Some of that may be y'all are vets. You guys can stay, you know, take your time getting back. We don't want to push it and get you guys starting the season off wrong. But you know, what I loved the most, what I enjoyed seeing today the most, as I was going through the Instagram, and watching clips and things, the thing that did my heart the most was actually seeing La'el Collins, Zach Martin, and Tyrannosaurus Tyron Smith walking on the field for practice. All three of those guys are going to be instrumental on whether this team succeeds or fails. We've already done something this year that we didn't last year, and that is La'el Collins from Jump Street. La'el Collins was in that car accident. You know, it wasn't a major car accident, but it was a car accident. He had some extra weight on him, which kind of changed his balance and his positions, and just had a hip that just would not go. La'el Collins alone, practicing today, is already a step ahead of where we were last year. Make no mistake about it, that's a step ahead. We know Zach Martin, you know, after having played, you know, his usual guard position and then sharing time at tackle because we literally had no tackles, just kind of broke down, he's good to go. But more than anything else is Tyron Smith. Tyron Smith is key. You know, Tyron Smith has gotten a lot of grief in the last couple of years because Tyron Smith has, you know, the whole time that Dak Prescott's been here, and it's kind of crazy to think about it, Tyron Smith has missed at least 3 games. You know, right now, after last year, you'd say, I'd be happy with them only missing 3 games. But having the neck surgery, you know, he did have neck surgery, and hopefully that helped to cure some of the other problems that were there and existing from before. To see those 3 guys right there, just those 3 guys walking out on the field together, does my heart good. It is a great sight to see, because if those three right there are good to go for the season, with Tyler Badish, who got thrown into the fire because Joe Looney got hurt, stepped up and learned the position and made the Cowboys say, we're good at center. If he can take off from where he left off last year, oh my goodness. And then Connor Williams, who's trying to get that next contract, if he can at least hold serve on what he did last year, friends, this Dallas Cowboy team, the offensive line is going to go from the high 20s back into the top 10. And if that happens, it's kind of like it's the cause and effect. If that happens, then expect Zeke Elliott, who definitely is in better shape than he was last year after coming off of COVID, definitely better than he was the year before after coming off of Cabo. He'll rebound. And Dak, he's already launching that football. It's beginning to look a lot like this team is getting the pieces back that it needs to be successful. And you can talk about the Washington football team with Ryan Fitzpatrick and all that stuff. They can't touch this offense. This offense with those guys right there, will be great. Now, I've got a whole lot more. I wish I were actually back home in the man cave checking everything out, but I got to go ahead and take care of my parents. Got to take care of my parents. But if that defense can just get a few steps better, just a few, not a lot, just a few. They can get a few more takeaways. They started doing that in the middle part of the season against ass quarterbacks. But they can start getting a few more takeaways. Man, I don't want to do this to myself. I don't want to do it. But you got to start feeling a little bit better about where this team is headed direction-wise. From Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones realizing they ain't perfect, far from it, and that they have made mistakes. And maybe now they'll be more open to listening to other people that tell them, hey, you're doing some foul stuff. You need to change. That maybe, just maybe, we can get back where we need to be. I ain't going to use that word. I'm not going to say that word. You know what word I'm talking about. The two of them. I'm not going to say that. You're not going to catch me. But it sure is nice to think that you're headed in that direction. Let's just pray for one thing to happen here at training camp. That we get through it unscathed and healthy. And with that being said, I'm going to let you get back to your regularly scheduled programming. I'm Mark Holmes. And of course, you're watching Joe Boo's Sports Report. See you later.